Okay, so this video is going to be a little bit different from what I usually do. There's going to be a lot of echo because I have moved. I now live in a dorm/apartment on campus because I'm going to a real college now, like a real semi-adult, and my throat is also very scratchy right now, so I kind of sound like, I don't know, just kind of bad. And I'm trying not to talk too loudly because I'm scared my dorm neighbors are gonna hear me. It is a private dorm, thankfully, that I don't have a roommate. Excuse me. I'm probably not gonna edit this audio at all. So let's just get into this. This is gonna be a little bit different. I think I said that, but I just wanted to say that I always see artists and other YouTubers and people in general saying that it's a new year, it's a new me. I think that's kind of dumb. It's the 6th today, 6th of January. I'm the same person I was 7 days ago, back in 2017, except maybe now my throat's a little more scratchy and maybe my hair is a little bit longer, but just a tiny bit longer. My face is also a little bit moisturized because I've been doing that again. Self-care is very important. Please moisturize. But this painting today is very, very bad. I'm going to tell you why it's bad. So, I don't have any internet right now, except on my phone, but I don't want to use up my data. And I have a 3-day weekend in the course I'm taking, which I'm very thankful for. It will give me a lot of time to study, but with those 3 days, I don't have much material to study right now. I've only had 2 days of school so far, and I don't have internet, and I didn't feel like reading. I tried reading, I couldn't get into it, and I didn't feel like drawing. I tried drawing, I couldn't get into it, and it's been that way for 2 days, and I wake up today on my 3rd day of my 3-day weekend, and I feel sick. I did some stretches and I felt a little bit better. I felt good enough to eat, so I did that. I don't remember what I ate, but it was good. Actually, I think I had some leftover salad, so there's that. But I was finally in the mood to do something creative, and I wasn't fully engaged in this. I decided I don't have anything to look at for reference. I do have a little fairy statue, which I didn't reference. I just kind of looked at it and was like, oh, a fairy. I love fairies. I should paint a fairy. I actually forgot to paint the wings on her. I remember that now. But it doesn't matter because I paint over everything except I leave a little bit of her face showing. And that's the thing with the new year. It's not a new painting just because I covered it up. It's not a new picture just because I added some extra paint to cover up the old layers. It's what it was before, but maybe a little bit better, maybe a little bit worse. And that's completely up to the viewer to decide. I like it after I painted over it, made it look like some kind of crappy piece in an art museum made by Jackson Pollock, whom I hate. It almost kind of looks like a Monet, but really bad, which I like that because I love Monet, but I'm also really bad. So I like that. I like a little bit of face showing through because I hate Jackson Pollock. I don't know what to say about it. I just wanted to say I hate the idea that it's a new year, it's a new me. Because you don't change that much. You can make your resolutions, you can become a better person, but you're not going to become a new you. You're going to be a better version of you, or you're going to be a worse version of you, or you're not going to change. And I'd rather become a little bit worse than not change because being stagnant is the worst thing that I can do. And it gets me in the worst place than making a mistake. Like, I feel like this painting started out as a mistake, but it feels better than doing something that's just okay and not change from anything that I've done before. And then I slapped on some paint and just got a little bit carried away with it because I thought it was fun and it made it better, which made me feel something instead of being stagnant and not doing anything or changing it. Because I wouldn't have hung it up if I didn't change it because I didn't like it enough. But now that it's more colorful, because my walls are all white, it feels like I'm in a padded cell. It's different and I like it, and I don't think it's good or bad, but it's better. And maybe if it was worse than what it came out to be, I would have hung it up, because I would have thought, hey, that's really bad. I think it's funny how bad it is. I want to hang it up. Instead of just being okay, which I hate being okay. I hate being, okay, let me say this. There's nothing wrong with being average or anything like that, but I just don't want to be mediocre. I don't want to be just below the cut. If you understand what I'm saying, there's nothing wrong with making things that aren't good, which is subjective, but in your eyes, if it's not good, it's okay. You can always go back to it later, or you can make a new one, or you can cover up the old layers, just something like that. I don't know. I'm not really being philosophical, however you say that word. I can never say it right. I'm just kind of saying some words and seeing what happens. So thank you for watching. This has been Crimson of Socialite Media, or here I think I'm known as I Perform for Fun. I don't really know anymore, but I don't have internet to check it, so that's what I'm gonna say. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next video, and my throat will hurt a little less, and that my audio will be a little bit better, and maybe a little bit better camera quality and a better angle, but it's not gonna be a whole new thing. It's just gonna be a better version of the same thing. Okay. I love you guys. Have a happy new year. Don't be a new person, just be you, but a little bit better. Or if you get a little bit worse at first, that's okay too. Things usually get worse before they get better. So, bye-bye.